like to have taken the skin off of your back. Come away from the cow, Sean and Bree. There's a black wing coming around the shoulder of the mountain, with fangs in it like the coat of a boar.
You're welcome here, Sean, daughter. Will you sit up to the fire and let the hay take the cow out of your bones?
No, thank you, Mr. Gavin. I'll sit here out of the way. I'd not like to get in the way of anyone.
He doesn't agree with him. He's son of a cold corner anyway. He's a very easy going man. If the head of the spring salmon that man has, you wouldn't like to meet him. He's so nice. You're a great friend at the mending. There's a drop of copper blood in your veins, Mike White. There's a joy to watch you with the nail.
Maybe they might have a mind for a mouthful of hay.
Oh, the kettle is very near the vine.
We're just after standing up from the table.
And what do you wait?
We're thankful all the same.
Well, it's a dear now and plenty if you have a mind for it.
Who would you are on it? Put yourself out for us. The buckler. That's a wonderful key. Many's the time I regrets for dying this of my youth. On 8 cannon, I made, or the jewel made it in time. We'd be show shining by night and by morning. That's a wise man that puts himself out for the learning. Hey, tell me, what is it you have in the book there before you?
Poetry and verses.
Poetry, God help us. 'Tis far from the poetry book I would read. Now, there's a verse out of an end of a poem. I heard that Inca woman reciting back the years. The way it goes. The ripest sapling is the soonest rock. The hottest blood is the soonest cow. And the young man's vows, they're soon forgot. Go away, young man. Do not make so bold. Ha! Poetry's a gift from the angels of heaven.
Have you any liquor for the versifying there, Sean?
Not to have anything against the poets, mind you. They're filled with robbery, and they have the bad tongue on top of it. The thieves, all the scoundrels.
I think I hear verses, Sean. I bet you have great verses for you, and man, it's your gently, manly nature.
He's as deep as the well woman, as wise as a book, as sharp as a scythe. There's no telling the verses he had.
Give us a rather one. I bet it's the best you ever heard.
The girl then, I see a verse for the girl. From my grandfather I brought it. Just a handful of poetry too it is. Shining Easter day goes up, all the brave from his home. He was God and he was both. He was buried in the tomb. When the tomb was pointed out, he was hopping like the truth. When the tomb was pointed in, he was hopping like the
You have the humour all over him.
'Tis lively, Fakes.
Sorry, child. There's a journey I want you to go on. Will you go down to the end of the Boreen, down to Seamus Donald's cottage, and ask him for a load of the rain? It's in our own break this evening with the rain of the turf. Now he's walking in the bog, and he'll have no use for his own. Tell him we'll call for it at dawn. I go. Well, you know, she's a gift for obliging. She'll turn on her heels for whatever she's at to be a peg.
To be called for at the dawn, I'm telling you, the rail is busted away to turf.
And thank you very much for the use of it.
It's a strange thing, but I'd be going home to Short Call across the mountain. It was only for company on the road that Sean came as far as this would be nice for him to have the girl here as far as the foot of the Boreen. Sure, it would be company for him too. A young heart is a great companion on the road.
There's no need for Mr. Daughter to come with me. I know the road well enough from walking it every day.
Of course you do. And who'd know it better? But think of the dark here, and the Vogel, the mad red eyes and like coals of fire light in his head. So tell him what you mean on the black road. There's a mad moon in the sky tonight, with the stars, and one of mine screeching and roaring at one another.
It's John Donald with her. No one cross the path with Sean Dover by your side.
I'm not afraid of the dark or the puka.
I shouldn't like you here on the road with that funny little white behind you.
It's time to be going. I was thinking of buying a motoring car. The fashion these days. Rate saving and the fees. By all accounts, the women do be driving them too. Well, we'll be going now. And good night all, and God bless you.
Oh, good night now, and mind yourself.
Sive is young, with a brain body. You know, I should be dreaming of love with a young man. That's just the way young girls do be. It's the nature of the nature of the can't get in the nest. There is a beautiful place. You know, it's hard to know the mind of a young person.
Will you listen to him? You're like a priest in the pulpit. Think of the days of your life you spent slaving away for nothing. You needn't rise off your bottoms here in £200. You sit there giving sermons, and you talk about love. In the name of God, what do the likes of us know about love? Did you ever hear the word love on his lips? Ha! You did not, then. Did you ever get it rub behind the ear? Or run his fingers through your hair until you speak the channel fire? Did he sing the love songs for you in the far out parts of the night when you don't be alone? Ha! So their sticky snout in the play have made his cabbage. Or move the back in the fattening pig and whisper me his fondness. Do he run to you when he come in from the bow and throw his arms around you and give you a big small like a kiss? I tell you, the length of the day was but like a million years while you were separated from you. Now, could you ever say he brought you a token of a grudge or a bit of wine? Nah. More like a few pence and musty sweats if the drink made them foolish and fairly. Hear you blather about love. The woman would think you're out your money if you put your arm around her on a public road.
You don't want to talk.
I make no boast there. What I say is, what business has the likes of us with love? It's enough to have to find a fight here. When I was a young man, 20 years ago, my father, God rest him, who had finished to my bit of love.
You had love?
I had a wish for a girl from the other side of the mountains. But sure, what good was that when I had no place to take her? There was a frightful quorum of us in my father's house, with nothing but a skate full of spuds on the floor to fill us. I had 2 pigs fat. My father, God bless him, was a Ramadan, a stump of a fool, who took his life by his own hand. He hung himself from a tree near the house. I swear to you, he never would have hanged himself, only you might 2 bits of pay for his wage in Jordan. But the man me the woman by a small place beyond the village. 100 pounds to see me settled in my house.
She'll be well over, yeah? Will you give her that note behind the ear? Or will you buy her the brooches and the fineries? I'd like to see that.
Give over, you. Now, there's this young school who has a heart for the girl. He had a fine words for looking like a gentleman in his collar and tights, and his hair glassing in hair of it. I've seen him after his day's work, looking like a play actor.
Oh, there's no fear of him.
He was in this house this evening.
You missed nothing.
You'll have him coming here next for Paul. And it might interest you to know that she has been seen on at least one occasion, looking out here in being school by the year on the bed.
Because this is getting more serious now than we thought, and it'll have to stop. Because we don't want Sive going the same road as her mother might mind.
And you know, your mother must know all about it, and means that she's probably encouraging Sive in this. Well, there's only the one way to stop that sort of thing, and that's to move Sive up into the restroom, and her only means of coming and going is through our room.
That alone won't be enough. We must cut out every chance of her leaving. School can still meet her and she coming and going to school. She must finish her school. You can stay. You can no longer manage to work by yourself, and you need help, right?
There's no fear of him.
You're right there. There's no fear of him. But I don't know. I think we're going to have a harder job with Sive though.
Will you listen to bullshitting there again? He's never happy unless there's trouble in the ears. But you have the good word anyway. Swear to hear you talk. We were all rogues and thieves. What are we trying to do, man? On the air and on the shilling. It isn't going around staying the dead out of the graveyard. It would be a poor day for us if we robbed a widow woman or stole a poor box from the chapel. It isn't only bringing two people together in holy wedlock we are.
Hey, what about the money?
Sean Dolan is only half a fool, not a full one. And they're not as tight and not before. I have the whole night wasted in talking with you. The cock will be crowing before I get home. A word of warning. Keep an eye on the hound one up there. She has her makings of trouble. Are you away?
No. Well, you know, I could have had a tea made for you.
Tea is scarce enough. Without wasting at this hour of the night. I have a hard day before me tomorrow, and there it's not. I think I'll go to bed.
Will you not wait for Sive?
She'll be all right. What can harm her? No, you know, I have no heart somehow for looking her in the face.
Oh, I'm tired myself. I think I'll go to bed.
I wonder would my mother have a mind for a mouthful of tea up there?
Ha, good God, what fear of her? Haven't she our pipe?
old don't change things. It's not understood.
He frightened the life out of me. I never expected it. You know, Gran, I think it was a plan by then, but it's so hard to believe.
It has the appearance of a plan. I'll tell you what I think. There's queer doings going on between Mina and Thomasine John Lou.
And you're going to be there for the night gossiping. Go on now, that. Clear away with you. Wasting fire and oil. Go on. Go on, will ya? Talking all night. Is the pot ready? Is the pot ready, or is there hearing bondage on the top of everything else?
Hot as it's ever been.
And why couldn't you say so? If they're sitting there in the way of everyone.
Make your bread home. It's hard enough that it is, without having to watch your baking as well. It's hard for the naughty old woman with no child to rock in the frame.
I'll have back in me hand to you, time. There's no good in you. I'm loading and criticizing already. God give us a speedy release from you. Children have been nothing but misfortune. Didn't you see your own? And a good end became them. The gall of you condemning me for the lack of a child. Keep an eye on that, Fred, because I'm going to get paid for the cows.
Are you sure it's the cows you're going to see? Are you sure it's not making mischief your boat?
Quiet behind your words.
Well, you know what it is.
Say, woman, and don't be going around in circles like a salmon in a pool.
Fine work.
Is it how you're so twisted inside that you must have that double meaning all the time?
I'll have what meaning I like. God gave me tongue, not you.
Not when you're meaning me. Well, it's a strange thing when God gives the likes of you at home.
That the heart may wither in your breast. Well, you know what's behind my words, pretending you don't more yet. What's the secrecy between yourself and Thomasine Sean Lewis? I bring down Nan Sean Lode here, day in, day out. Yeah, thou God answer.
And what's it to do with you?
'Tis my granddaughter that's concerned.
Your granddaughter? Your granddaughter? Will you tell us, our woman, who her father is? Maybe you'll tell her. Thanking me from her heart she should be. Putting myself out to place her in a gentleman's place.
Suiting yourself, like you always did.
Oh, what the hell.
Was there no door in the last house you were in?
Deaf ear is the only cure for your evils. We'll be having company shortly, I'm thinking.
Why, who's on the road?
Father and son, but brothers likewise, since them pair are sons of the devil.
Who are you meaning?
Two tinkermen. Pascal Cock and his son Carcaron. Two rogues, who no liking for me or anybody.
There's some poor people with no home of their own, good friends when they're needed.
You know a man's your own, but I know a man's rogues. They cut my gat. I great call at the matchmaking.
I'd be proud to own their visit here for many a year.
Aye, with our hands out and our mouths open. Nothing more or nothing less than beggars we are.
Do the people of the road, travelling people, are above the class of beggar?
whenever we get the notion to kneel. Oh, God bless you, Valentine, with your fine appearance and your name for generosity.
You're as well off, cats, without a pot of devil burning in your pan.
What is it you want?
Yeah, no more than a darn sugar and just in a tea. We have the caravan in the end in this steam roll board. They have scooped a decent man. Give us the same of the walk. We have our own accoutrements. If they be given it tea and sugar, you will be thankful for the hand that gives it. Sure as they're not, we'll be thankful all the same. Come here. Is there anything from Tamashy, Sean, Rue, the mountain? You're making it in plenty, he is.
A woman in the field, you should be. I wouldn't like to me come by silver money. After country looking for men to walk in the boats, why should a man beg when there's work before him and after him?
There's no law in refusing a man on the road.
You're a captain. Perfect. You're on my
May the schnells devour his corpse, and the rain so hard his horse. May the devils sweep the hairy creature's home. He's as greedy as the sow, and the crow behind the plough. That black man from the mountain shot me the
I give you the grain of tea and sugar out of respect for your singing.
Don't get not. Is it how you take tea and sugar and made by wishing?
Ah, that's right. Give that. Give that. They're smart men in their own, going around criticizing decent men and women. Go on for yourselves. You expect to come by everything by nothing. Stand there bound being a girl. Hold your holding. You cheat your pots by cup. Tea and sugar, how are you? You cheat the two biggest robbers walking the roads of Ireland. When you look at the appearance of a short lip and a half a bowl, two into one going along with their sons, frightening half the countryside. Go on away now to your smelly caravans, and don't be disgusting respectable people.
You're on my
and the road from Babby says, shall I get a man with men? Coming up to see and pass me a little time. And to me he made quite bound, send the young women 20 hours. And the young man had the money for the child.
Will you come up to the open? Never mind hiding behind our words and a half fool.
Yes, in the talk of the country that Sean Joe the farmer is marrying a girl over this house. If they're telling me true, her name is Sive. You know, the people are seeing that it's a strange man, that a girl who's in the start of her career should marry an old man who's into his. He is struggling to keep the spark that is inside of him, or the girl is the flower of the parish.
How dare you catch your aspiration out of this roof?
And it is only what I hear in my travels in Devon. They say that he is the man who brought it about, and that he will score well out of it. You know, what's the common word everywhere? How feet take it.
And what's it to do with them? Or to you even the way we conduct ourselves? It's not the first time that a young girl married a man older than her. Indeed, she's matching well for herself.
Yeah, there's no one saying otherwise.
The devil's work, that's what it is.
We come God at the night of the wedding.
There'll be nothing here for you.
We come all the same, whether or not.
There was always a welcome here for Pat's Buckham.
But it's the changing of the times.
Will be a good change. When the likes of me do a day's work, into jail you should be put. You brazen dirty beggars.
You're a Thomasine, Sean, you were. I'm looking at you, boy, and I'm watching you. I'm telling you what you are. You're the bladder of a bee, the snout of a sow, the lady of a hound, the sting of a wasp. Then you die rolling, boy. Capital! You're right. You're out of here.
May the schnells devour his corpse, and the rain no harm horse. May the devils sweep the hairy creature's home. He's as greedy as a sow,
say, go on, say it all right. And you say nothing now. Best end of your days, old woman.
You're thinking to say a white man every year when the composing was going on. I'm telling my son when he comes home the way you're acting.
Your son. Your son. Little your son cares about you. Small thanks you show for the freedom you have here. But I've not into your head, a woman. There's many a woman of your age. Walking the roads without her roof over their head or a bed beneath them.
They're coming home. Big to get jobs in the likes of her. You'd see the crowds sticking their heads out of the windows, watching their visitors coming and going, hoping someone will come and take them out. Tis the sport of court to see the way they'll be haggling, scraping over a few pedals and a fork full of meal. But the hardest of all, God keep you, is to stop no woman from smoking, no lady from the other side of the mountain. He had a liking for a pipe in the back. He went over mine after 3 days. She could be heard screeching in other words. We got the piece of sacking over about to give her pipe. But sure, that was no good. Was the mattress for the pipe, you see. We got in the long one, they tied her up with ropes. But sure, that was no good either. She used to get fixed and rolling her eyes around her head like marbles. Then she started holding her breath till her face was the colour of her raven's hide. She was a terrible sight the night she died. They buried her in the middle of the night with not a living Christian soul in the world of her own to say a prayer for. Some people don't know well when they're well up.
She'll change her tune.
She'd have to hear some of the world.
She'll change. She's enough for burden they'll come and have cut all together.
A walk at the road she should be, like the rest of her equals.
Will she walk the roads? Far from it. Where's it depending now had we had enough? Go on. Go on. Put your bag on your back and go begging from door to door. Go on. Do you think she'd go? Oh, no. What the fool she'd be. To leave her fine fire and the table in front of her with her 3 rounds of diana every day. You think for all her years that she'd live a bitter of stuff? Oh, no. Her place would be licked clean like a cat's platter.
There's a hatchery of sin in this house.
No more of your sharp answers, young Rich. Do you think that we're going to be forever listening to you? Or what do you mean at all? You sit there like you're chucking their cradle, sitting themselves up for the fruits of our labour. Do you think that we're going to be here forever listening to you and that granddaughter you have?
Like a child in the crib.
I know who you're alluding to.
Looking and won't have.
That wasn't. I spite you. I spite you, that woman. There was never a welcome for me here in this house. I'll take your head from your shoulders. You're a demon of an woman.
See what you're after doing. You have her upset, that's what you have. The poor woman who brought her big fortune into this house of wanton thievery. Here's the dirt. You'll answer for your evil sound. There'll be hot flames scorching you before a year's ended. Your bottom will make a good rot for the devils ahead.
And the days in the hard years I walk you while you sat there on your behind.
How right you are, girl.
She'll change. She'll burn the day she gives over her life.
She's like a hound on a leash, old woman. Don't be gored now. Don't be gored now. That poor woman have enough to put up with.
I say it again. There's a